And Kalaris, the Korean sympathizer, is going for the South Koreans. Let's do it. It's the final game. Pansy and Hypoc. Let's go.
Well, it is the final game indeed, and if you're just tuning in, you've missed a boatload of action, but luckily for you, it's so close, you might as well come in with a fresh idea as to who could win this. This is the PGI.S. PGI.S. presented by Intel, where gaming happens. Now, the reason I'm excited is because it is essentially a best of one for like...
Yeah.
I don't know how far I want to stretch it. How far down do we go to say this is possible? How far do we allow that cutoff point to be?
I mean, we can say 10 teams, but it relies on kind of 3 or 4 of them just literally drawing blanks, right? Just absolute donuts in this last game and picking up nothing whatsoever.
But
so
how often does that happen, though? It happens so often. It's like...
Yeah.
It scares me, dude. That's the amount of times coming into the final game, right? And if you haven't watched previous big international tournaments, the amount of times there's a team sitting in first place and we go, right, well, they should be good, this team should be fine, and then boom, boom, they just drop out, right? And it's insane to see. Now, in this scenario, infantry are towards the top end, right? You've got AFREECA Freeks below that, VP, Liquid, and then 4am, Gen.G, Shoot to Kill, Sonic's FaZe. I'd say that's kind of as much as I'm giving it. I'm gonna have to hit the little drive-by on that, maybe pull up for a second, scout it out. But we are seeing FaZe and Na'Vi having a potential clash to start with. Na'Vi fancy this one. Now, Uber's here. 80's here. 80 with a good start there. Finds Tab. No trade yet for Na'Vi. Nade comes through. 80 looking to confirm, or at least hinder the res, which he's somewhat doing this time around. Fuzzface, this is pretty scary stuff. He's gone for the drive-by. It's not going well.
Oh, no.
A fumble from Fuzzface. The shot just not there, and Orange finds form at the worst time for the FaZe fans, and oh, this is a tragedy in the making. It's falling to pieces for FaZe. Now, yes, Uber's still alive, but Gustav's knocked. We've got TSM third partying. This ain't pretty. This ain't pretty at all. It's going to be a 3-player at best they can hold.
Yeah, and Senya off in the distance as well. You see he's trying to still pressure onto this and prevent Gustav getting revived. But TSM, you can see they were looking back over this way. It's actually Iroh going to pick up the kill onto Orange. They're going to steal that one away from FaZe. So a much needed kill point. Oh, Uber got the last tag. Senya will fall. So FaZe will clean up 3 kill points out of that at least. Can they get the revive onto Gustav? Yeah, they're just going to run alongside each other. Just, I was going to say a mutual agreement there, but breaking of the treaty. A little bit of damage going on to Crazy. And you don't want to poke the beast, especially in rotation now. Shrimsy going to get a tag back in response, but actually God V, a little bit of a vehicular slip up there. But TSM, this is playing right into their arms. Wookie and Iroh find knocks onto 4am and Sonics. Tiggleton.
Oh, if you landed that spray, if you had landed that follow-up, I'd have lost my mind. But for now, this is a bloodbath over by the shelter. As you're going to see Forever, at least flushing towards Vard for now. And we said there's always a danger with 4am. These boys do scare the living. No, sometimes logic defies us. However, now AFREECA Freeks, I said there was Harry Potter towers up here. They've given that over to Sonics, but there's a nade in a cat's hand, and Trimsy's looking vulnerable. Oh, it's so well placed. Trimsy is just shredded. Mine now on red alert. He can't get the res yet. He knows that they're going to start pressuring this. More nades to follow. Yeah, bye-bye. That's a big pickup of points as well. And a big name gone. 15th for Sonics. They are out of this one. No. FaZe, what? Why didn't you go to the east? Oh no, 4am.
No.
The trap is set. This is going to surely be the end of them. Forever lets them pass. This is smart. They're waiting on the other two to get the shots, and now they can finally crunch towards the other side. Uber goes down. Gustav gets the trade, but it's got V, and this is 4am dashing the hopes of FaZe here. And this push-up. I mean, I wish they'd gone that further east route that K7 took, but maybe not feeling it was available to them. Maybe that shoot-to-kill presence, maybe seeing K7 go there. They just didn't think it was a worthwhile attempt. But this has caused them absolute disaster here. 4am just did them dirty.
The trap was disgusting.
A VP going for the Shack? Ooh, okay, a little bit of the Shack play coming out from Heroes in there, and Spyro going to be a little further forward. Update coming in, let's see. AFREECA Freeks, man. You've been out bidding Steve? Like, what's going on here? But now, Liquid try and hold that kind of, I guess, trench area, the newly implemented towards the southeast side of Lumber, but AFREECA Freeks are just getting more targets, target-rich environment. These guys have set themselves up for success. counting down on the shots there. It was a quick execution.
Well, yeah, the team shot too strong. Lockslock will fall. Another one gets posted for AFREECA Freeks, and elsewhere, AC does get spotted out. That's FaZe Clan out in 14th. They will sit on 58 points north of AFREECA Freeks. I mean, you can say it's favorable circles, but getting there early and fending off the teams they did is what's got them in this position. Actually, TSM pulling up in 4AM's backyard and trying to share these wizard towers. Iroh down on the outside, it's Miracle on the inside, so a very difficult res. Forever actually going to try and lob a nade all the way down there. If that gets a good bounce, oh my god. Oh, it nearly caught him just on the cross.
Oof. Okay, second time around, Forever. We've seen the nades before. We get, oh no, the bounce off the banister. 4AM just have like these projectiles coming out of everywhere, and they're so well done. TSM, done for. See you later, boys. Europe's not having a good run this time, neither is NA. But we still have some hopes left out there for those regions, trying to desperately hold on. You've still got Shoot to Kill, you've still got Oath out and about, but on the drive-by, EJ again just racking up points. And TSG on the receiving end of all of this attention in none of the ways they wanted. And now Clibs battering in towards VP. This is going to get a land grab going on. 4AM might get fed to the top of this hill.
And they come still going to tag up Esther a little bit. K7 eliminated elsewhere. Jeans will find that final kill. Gen.G at least. And Peng just trying to hold on to the backside of this rock for as long as he can. Try and find an opening onto the backside, and he will find it. Pio will fall, doesn't get the flush immediately, but Sia will respond as well. 2 of Gen.G fall.
Really good crossfire. Loki's deeper angles actually at least allowed them a step forward. Sia's now going to be under threat. Inonix is going to see that. That should be a death. No! Sia somehow gets to the ground quick enough to deny that. There we go. The double dip gets it. And maybe some reses can come out and they can get back on their feet. For now, we see infantry on the push. They're the ones trying to chase down AFREECA Freeks towards the top. And here we go. Sweeping past one. Spyro's still alive. We saw him doing well before, but it's Ibby to find one. But Spyro's been claimed by a CAD. They are farming points. AFREECA Freeks from the back lines, putting up numbers. Liquid, though, still staying alive for now. They want to get rid of Longsker and rid of infantry. One of the teams in front of them in this point. Good flashes, though. Nice usage of the trees around, the foliage. Not being nice to Ibby this time. 3 kills already. And they could cleanly do this, but the Blues moving in, and Liquid are going to have AFREECA Freeks breathing down their neck, and oh, here it comes. A cat's found James. Good nades indeed, but by now, look at the beast on the horizon. AFREECA Freeks are waiting for them. As soon as they clear this, it's going to be the big boss at the end waiting, and there we go. 7 kills, make it 8. Look at these guys.
Oh my god.
Just popping off, and again, infantry falls. Liquid with 2 alive, but AFREECA Freeks with 75 points, 8 kills, prime position on the circle, looking unfazed throughout this.
I mean, if they deal with Liquid here, they literally have full control of this side, and especially with the new circle posting, they're potentially in a position to gatekeep Gen.G as well. They can pick up even more kills towards the late game.
Okay, third party finally appears. They've been getting away scot-free with most of these fights. There hasn't been too much back. Furia finally get vision towards this. Now, that won't really hinder AFREECA Freeks too much. That just means they have to be a bit more careful on that eastern side flank. They have to be a bit more careful to not give it away. Now, 4AM going to try and keep Oath further back. And if we see a nade from them, you know it's going to probably land. PackCaps finds that out the hard way. But Furia still going to get themselves together again. They're over towards the east. This is actually outside of the new circle. This is still kind of on the northwestern side here. So with that not coming through from Purdy Curdy, they're going to turn their attention right back towards this Oath 4AM fight. And yeah, here's the pull-up. It looks like AFREECA Freeks going to get challenged a little bit by Gen.G. The pre-nade is perfect.
It does so much damage. Unfortunately, it doesn't get a knock, but all 3 players got to reset and get a first aid off before they can even think about pushing onto the compound here. And that's going to give AFREECA Freeks a really good opportunity to set up. I said they could potentially gatekeep here. They've got Gen.G pinned against this rock right now on the outside of their compound.
But look at Hikari as well. Hikari's sat off at an off angle. He's found Ibby. While all this happened, they have 3 players dedicated to this fight, and he's been able to watch as Liquid have pulled up the hill, trying to use this as perfect timing. Good idea, but they didn't account for this player still watching this. So now it's just Clip for Liquid. The last team, apart from maybe 4AM, Gen.G maybe, that can push this. Shoot to Kill would need mad results from this point onward. This is where it starts becoming almost impossible, especially if AFREECA Freeks keep doing this. They are about to get to double digits just on kills alone.
They are indeed. We still, again, yes, 1 placement point active right now. 8 teams remain, but This is absolute insanity from AFREECA Freeks, and this is all from early game control, fending off the teams that decided to rotate in towards them. It gave them so much room to work with. SDK now have to deal with the onslaught of Oath over on the north side. Again, they can coexist for the time being, but look at that minimap now. It's so condensed with some of these teams.
All right, Clip, you just gotta hold on, bud. Just stay safe down there. Don't. Just live. Hikari just scouting away up top, but over on the other side of things, you're gonna have Gen.G trying to work their way in. They decided against the AFREECA Freeks push, and probably the best choice there. If you're deciding who to fight, I'd avoid the team who just got double digits with all 4 alive. Yeah, no, you know what? Sure, 4 AM, sure, shoot to kill. Oath, yep, we're ready for it, no worries. Shoot to kill aren't doing badly either. They've got three kills to their name, pretty central point, comfy enough. 4 AM down to 2. A couple of scrappy teams still left in this.
Oh, indeed. I'm going to see the circle update once again. It's going to pull towards the south and favoring AFREECA Freeks. I got to say it. I know people are saying this is lucky, but if you've got 10 kills ahead of phase 5 or 6 closing or whatever it was, as far as I'm concerned, you've done it. You've earned it there. Let the circle gods gift you.
All right, shoot to kill, tuck themselves into the lumberyard. Gonna start working their way down towards the south, maybe deciding, oh, that north is just too busy with teams. Why is no one coming down here? And then they see them.
It's a good move.
They see the Korean gods. But it is a good idea. They can live actually quite comfortably in this position. If they want to just take this over, they could get a good angle on towards the AFREECA Freeks too. However, while all this happens, Oath are getting into the scrap themselves. Rello with a snap on towards Inonix. Good night. That was so quick. Shoot to kill have actually got some good damage towards Hikari, who's going to be kind of having to now take into account, okay, we've got a new team coming over this way. This has to change our dynamic here.
Indeed, it's actually 4 AM trail STK. They followed them in this rotation down into the pit, into the lumberyard, and crazy. We'll find the opening onto Kurt. The nades following through. This is when you know it's okay. That one didn't do an awful lot of damage, but it's going to give it an opening for 4 AM to push up on this. STK trying to reset and get the res on.
Oh god!
How have 4 AM still got utility?
So good night, sweet Prince Clib. You did good. You did your best. We're all proud of you. However, shoot to kill. Now you've got AFREECA Freeks on your back, and you've got 4 AM in front of you. Good luck, boys. And you just killed Rusty's Error. That's not the player you wanted, but you'll take it, I guess. Alo does find Hikari, so they have been able to find 1 kill. That's a dirty angle from Alo. But there's a CAD. Look at this. They're so well just prepared. Quick little nade comes out, pushes forward, moving further and further in the right direction. Excuse me. A flash. Alo now completely flashed up. This is going to be a huge bloody battle. Gen.G re-aggressing on this side. They want to try and pincer towards AFREECA Freeks, but they are not going down without a fight. EJ finally falls. There is still a chance that AFREECA Freeks go down here, but they are trying to hold the line.
And look at it. It becomes more and more unlikely mathematically. And yes, AFREECA Freeks down to 2 now, but they've done the majority of the hard work. Gen.G absolutely making use of this time to re-aggress onto AFREECA Freeks over on the west side. Loki will get that first aid off, so that will give PO and Loki a fighting chance. I believe Hansi actually going to go aggressive here. Comes over the top, finds the headshot.
Great
PO
choice.
down now. Just 2 members left, and they clean up the second one as well. AFREECA Freeks up to 13 kills now.
Incredible work. They saw which fight they could potentially deal with, even at maybe, you know, a risk, and they took it so well. And Alo's not going to push that. He has no idea what he'd be walking into. AFREECA Freeks refuse to die. These guys are playing an incredible game coming out here. And now the only real challenger to them would be 4 AM or a heroic performance from Shoot to Kill. And maybe Luke 12 fancies a go at it. We'll see how far they can get, finding at least the knock towards Hansia, but a cat is still alive. And now Oath on the other side. Oath are looking to maybe take down some of Shoot to Kill. If they can get around on the angle, the molly's starting to burn, and there's problems now starting to begin. We're going to get towards those 4 teams pretty soon. There it is. AFREECA Freeks go down, but the bar is set high. They have really put up numbers here and said, all right, you want to take this from us? Good luck. 82 points is what you've got to aim for. There's no easy choices in this. Belfast, if he peeks... Has he seen him? He's seen him for sure. Buddy Cuddy gets banged. Balefrost, big shot towards Kurt. Backs away, waits for the push to come back. He's got Packcaps by his side. Oath still at 4 standing in this. Shoot to kill, probably a little flustered. Now trying to get the high ground on him. Oh, the Molotov just in front. Balefrost does go down to Alo. Good work with the trade. Rello comes back in towards Alo, and this is just an NA brawl right now. The Brazilian squad now starting to sweep through as well. They're going to have to get into this fight. 4am waiting so quietly down below. Luke 12 with the spray. Good towards one. He needs another, though. There are still threats aplenty. Alo's still knocked. They want to try and survive. God V holds back. Furia, Raspu, another one. Good tags, good damage. Pushing it out. Crazy. Oh, my word. Crazy is going off here. He's just putting on a show for you guys at home. Trying to chase that top spot. And again, North America still having this raging battle, but shoot to kill, 4 still stand. They need points, so they have to get points on the board if they want a chance at chasing any of this. Tapping away, they see the players, but 4am are trying to get all of these in their pockets.
Oh my god.
But Alo, his position's good.
What?
Luke's got the first, he's got to go now. Oh, the cleanup from Alo! Death from above, shoot to kill. Doing work here. Pushing themselves up into second place, 11 kills. And they're still going. Kill Demo now, the last one alive. Oh, he doesn't know where to look, what to do. Flashing out, doing whatever he can to try and live. But it's Alo to claim it. Shoot to kill, putting in work.
Wow. What a finale.
All my life I want money and power, respect my mind, no die from last y'all. I pray my dick get big as the Apple Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I